update 1.07 dropped for Vanguard today, and with it came some good and some bad. Good as in we got a brand new map to play around with, something we can grind out here in Vanguard, but also bad in the sense that it didn't quite bring everything we may have expected. So that said, today we're going to break down everything that changed with this update, what you need to know. So as we go along, let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of this update? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Were you hoping for a little bit more? Is it everything you expected? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts down there in the comments. As well, if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, drop a like on the video. Let's aim for 2,000 likes on this. You guys have been crushing it, so thank you guys so much for the continued support. I truly appreciate it. As well, if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Vanguard and all things COD, whether it be updates and information like this, best class setups, tips and tricks, camo guides, whatever the case, we got you covered here on the channel. So if you guys are a part of that 70% of viewers that are not subscribed and you'd like to join us on that road to 500,000 subscribers, I'd love to have you in the community. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are interested. That said, let's jump right into the update and what changed. So the first and biggest thing on the front-facing side of Vanguard's update here today was the introduction of a new map, one that is returning in a sense, but also has a lot of ways that it's a brand new map. It's not the shipment you may end up remembering from COD 4, from Call of Duty Ghosts when it was expanded outwards, from World War II, from Modern Warfare 2019. Instead, this kind of takes elements of what we knew, but also makes it its own within Vanguard, offering a little bit of verticality, a little bit more in terms of cover, destructible environments, and truth be told, it plays entirely different. But from my first game on, I didn't have half a bad time with it. I know one game is not enough to really accurately gauge it, but from what I learned is something that I think will be a theme here throughout, is that you do have a lot more cover. You can bob and weave in and out of areas way easier than you could in Modern Warfare 2019 with that little bit of verticality you had, and also with COD World War II and beforehand. So this is going to offer various ways to play the game, a little bit more in terms of maybe some stealth play even within Shipment, which those two words have never been used in the same sentence. But overall, it is something that was added here with this update and is going to be there for the entirety of the year. Right now, it's not available in private matches, but that's something I would expect to change here in the next couple of hours to maybe a day. We see every single map within Vanguard in private matches, so I can't expect them to actually willingly keep Shipment out of that, but this is going to be a great map that is available for grinding all weapons, that with DOS House. That's going to be great here. And of course, with this week now in the introduction, for at least the foreseeable future, I'd expect at least until Monday, though I would hope until at least Thursday. We have a 24/7 playlist for Shipment right now. You can jump in and continue grinding out any weapon levels, any camos that you're working on. It's going to be another grinders worthy map here like we saw within Modern Warfare 2019. Though again, as I mentioned in the video talking about it a couple of days ago, my only hope here is that I do hope that Sledgehammer keeps this DOS House or some sort of small map playlist always on rotation for those that want it. Modern Warfare 2019 didn't do that very well. You kind of had to find it every once in a blue moon, a Shipment 24/7, a Shoot House 24/7, sometimes a combination in Shoot the Ship. But Black Ops Cold War last year did a pretty solid job at keeping things like Nuketown, Face Off 6v6, and things like that on rotation always. So hopefully that's something that is a stable constant, but for now we have Shipment. Jump in, check it out, and it's definitely something that right now can be beneficial towards your weapon grind. Also listed in the patch notes come down to a lot of technical stuff then. On the PlayStation 5, they said they resolved an issue where players could not start up Vanguard if they had less than 40 gigabytes of space. That was something that was a weird hardware issue that's good to now see that's resolved. For weaponry, they said they fixed the bug preventing players from equipping camos, and also they then fixed that players can no longer equip camos they do not own, so that camo bug for getting gold, diamond, or atomic, as well as golden viper, plague diamond, as well as dark ether, you can no longer equip those, though I actually still think you might still have them if you did it beforehand. They didn't mention anything on that, and as of whenever this was last mentioned here, whether or not it wasn't a full sweeping pass of it, I ended up seeing it quite a bit last night when I was playing, so we'll see if that actually fixes the entirety of that issue here. It said they fixed an issue with clans where clan members would crash when attempting to send an invite. Progression, it said it corrected instances of the next unlock in the operators tab, and then we had some zombie stuff as well. But that's what was listed here for the update outside of that. Now, it was mentioned that yesterday, November 16th, we got a little bit of weapon updates in which they nerfed the Vital and Caliber upgrade combinations. So kind of, while not specifically saying it, I would imagine is the Type 100, that bug that was persisting there with that. But right now, that's all there seems to be. So I'm just as caught off guard here as you may be, in which we're entering a brand new title update here, a brand new update with another crazy map of 24/7 action. and there's still a bunch of busted weapons. There's still not anything in regards to weapon tuning that has adjusted the STG, the Type 100 past that potential nerfed vital and caliber upgrade combination, nerfed the shotguns or anything like that. So this definitely catches me off guard, and I'm very surprised by that. Especially because as of last night even, Sledgehammer tweeted about nerfing the shotguns, having that weapon tuning coming, and with the most logical explanation being, well, a title update when something major would happen. Very surprising to see that it didn't quite happen. So right now we still have a bit of a balancing problem within Vanguard in regards to some overpowered stuff for sure. While it's nice that the STG with Vital, the Type 100 with Vital, has been apparently fixed out as of yesterday, there's still a lot up on deck, and especially with Shipment coming, I was hoping for a little bit more. Especially also not necessarily even just in weapon tuning, but also in the fact of the camo progression. Now, the camo progression has been busted for quite a few things. Like we talked about, the 3-line sniper has 100 bloodthirsties required, whereas that's way higher than any other weapon. The AS-44 only requires 100 eliminations instead of 400, which isn't a change that I'm really complaining about, but just giving examples of broken things within camo challenges or how they don't track properly, which, not tracking properly, that go-to one that I always come back to is the automaton. That still requires you for the mind game challenges to get the kills with the assassin proficiency, which, as we've talked about many times, does not exist. However, there is actually a quick little workaround here with this. If you guys are going for that one in particular, you can use frenzy as a proficiency instead of assassin, and it will count exactly the same for that camo challenge. So I actually ended up getting gold last night for the automaton because I ended up getting a few comments about that, and it actually turned out to be true. So if you need that one, definitely try that out. Things like the Mark 11 launcher, those long shots are still bugged. The Panzerfaust 3 enemy kill streaks in one game 30 times is still bugged if you're not doing it with aerial streaks, which again is next to impossible right now given how the Panzerfaust works. So there's still a lot of stuff that I was really hoping to see changed out that did not actually happen. So honestly, disappointed with this update. Is that to say we won't see a follow-up update here sometime in the next couple of days? No, not necessarily, because it is, of course, on the radar from Sledgehammer that a lot of this stuff definitely needs to be fixed out. A lot of these things still need balancing passes. So we're going to see that stuff. It's just a matter of not coming as soon as we may have hoped or anticipated. So that said, be on the lookout. We'll keep you up to date with everything you need to know in regards to all this coming changes for Vanguard and things like that. But for now, that's where we're going to wrap it up because that's the update. So that said, let me know your thoughts down below. Are you guys happy with this update? Are you looking forward to jumping into Shipment? Are you guys like me, a little bit disappointed that we didn't quite get as much as we may have hoped for? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed the video, if you found it at all insightful, do me a favor, drop a like on the video. And of course, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Vanguard. We'll keep you up to date with absolutely anything you need to know. That said, thanks so much for watching. My name is Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.